It's Jen, and it is time for another workout. Today we're going to be doing total body strength. So no core cardio component here. However, you will get your heart rate up, but we're going to focus on longer intervals and strength exercises. Okay. So if you don't have weights, that's okay. I might drop mine within our intervals. I am so sore from yesterday, but I do want to move my body today. It's so important that we're moving our bodies during this time. Exercise is so good for us. It's good, a good stress reliever. It's good for our immune system as long as we're staying in a healthy range of exercise and not overexerting ourselves. So I hope that's what you're doing. I hope you're staying positive. I hope you're feeding your mind the good stuff. Just like our muscles need worked out, so do our minds. Our brain is a muscle, and it's important to stay informed, especially what's going on right now. But make sure you're balancing that out with God's word, God's truth, and you're just telling yourself good things. You're resting in our confident hope, which is our Savior. So we'll talk a little bit more about that after our workout today. However, we do have 60-second intervals today, so you've got plenty of time. This is not a race. I really want you to slow down during these intervals today and concentrate on the movements, concentrate on the muscles that you're working. Make sure you've got that mind-body connection. A good foundation for today, you're going to hear me say it a couple of times, just soften those knees, tucking that tailbone underneath you, pulling those shoulders down and back, keeping that chest lifted, and keeping that core nice and tight. We're working our core in all of our exercises and all that we're doing, okay? So if you have weights, I would say no more than 5 pounds. These are long intervals, and these are good, complex exercises, and so make sure that you have a decent amount of weight, or you can just drop them if you don't need them or if you don't want them, okay? What else can I tell you? That's probably it. Let's go ahead and warm up, and then we'll go ahead and get started. First, let's work on our upper body. Let's hug ourselves. Step back just a little bit so you can see my feet. Hug ourselves, love ourselves. Oh my goodness, this feels so good to me right now. I don't know who is sore out there. Hopefully you guys have been doing these videos. They're so good. Alternate the opposite arm on top each time you give yourself a hug. 3, 2. All right, let's swing those arms up and back. Just bend at the elbow. This is really good for the shoulder, opening up that chest. Again, keep those knees soft, tuck that tailbone under, keep that chest up. Keep breathing. 3 more. 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna sit back into a squat. So warming up our shoulders and our lower body, because they're gonna do a lot of work today, okay? Right now, I'm not going down as far as I know that I can go down. I'm just kind of getting warmed up, sitting back in those heels, keeping that head, neck, and chest up, and making sure that that core is tight. A lot of times whenever we go down at the bottom of our squat, we're tempted to let go of our core, but I want to challenge you not to do that. Keep that core nice and tight throughout the whole range of motion. Last 2. Great. Let's step out. We're going to go side to side, reach, or I like to sweep the ground, keeping the hips pushed back, chest is up. You should feel a little pull in those inner thighs as we're doing this. 4, 3, 2, great job. One arm, let's go. 4, 3, 2, and forward. Good breathing. Other side. 4, 3, 2, forward. All right, let's shake it out. I'm gonna go ahead and press go on my timer. I'll show you our first exercise though. I have my wrist weights today. They're a little bit lighter than my 5-pound dumbbells since I worked my upper body so much yesterday. I'm going a little lighter today. But enough so I can get a workout from it, of course. But we're going to do a squat to an overhead press. In the middle of that, we're going to do a bicep curl. So I've got my weights. You can hold your dumbbells. We're going to sit down into a squat. We're going to come up into a bicep curl and up into an overhead press. Glue those elbows into the side, back down. Squat, curl, up, down. Squat, curl, up, down, okay? Number 2, we have 2 exercises in a round. I like to do that. Sometimes we're complementing the first exercise. It could be working the opposite muscle, or it could be we're working the same muscle, we're just working it a little bit differently. So today, that's what we're gonna do. You can either keep your weights or you can drop them, but it is a straight arm chest squeeze. So you're taking your hands and you're squeezing that chest right at chest level, one on top of the other, alternating, okay? We're gonna go nice and slow, so I want you to create your own resistance. You may not have dumbbells for this, maybe you don't have any weights at all, but you can create your own resistance and make it hard, right? When I say double time, we're gonna pick it up, okay? It's a very small range of motion. Make sure you're not all the way up here, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna say guys, or I'm gonna say everyone. I'm not gonna say ladies, because I hope that whoever you have joining you in your house, guys, kids, whatever, they can join you. Go ahead and put some music on. Make sure you have some water, some good shoes. We are gonna get started. 3, 2, here we go. Shoulders down and back, chest up, core tight, curl, overhead press, and down. Squat, curl, press, down. Good. Squat, curl, press, down. Maybe you're not going down too far yet in that range of motion in that squat, and that's okay, okay? We can take this exercise to continue warming up our joints and our muscles. Big exhale as you push up. Inhale, exhale. We're over halfway done. This is not a race here. Remember, take your time. You have 60 seconds, okay? Keep that core nice and tight. Good. 10 seconds left. Breathe. One more. We're going right into our chest squeezes. Ready? Arms out. Squeeze. Nice and slow. Squeeze. Push those shoulders down and back. They might want to creep up. Push them down. Chest is nice and tall. Soften those knees. Tuck that tailbone under. Breathe. Right on top of each other. Very small range of motion. You should feel this throughout your entire arm as well as your shoulders, but what we're doing is we're concentrating on our chest muscles. We're squeezing. Halfway there. Ready? Double time. As quick as you can. Boom, boom. As quick as you can. Small, short range of motion, but it is powerful. It is effective. Strengthen that arm, lengthen that arm. 10 seconds. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Oh my gosh, elephant arms. All right, let's go one more round and then we'll move on. Back to our squat. Squat, curl, press it up, down. Squat, curl, press it up. Now in our squat, remember our toes and our knees are both pointed forward. This is a basic squat, so we're sending our hips back. Head, neck, and chest stay tall, so we're not leaning forward. We're going straight down. Inhale, exhale. Remember, we're slowing this down too, so you might be going faster than me though, and that's okay. Maybe you're going slower than me, and that's okay too. Our goal always is quality over quantity. It's not so much how much we're doing than it is how well we're doing it, okay? Executing each move, good form, a good range of motion. Here we go. Last chest squeeze. Squeeze, nice and slow. If I'm to the side, see there's just a slight bend in my elbow. Good. Create your own resistance. Maybe you don't have weights right now, and that's fine. This is a tough exercise. All by itself, you do not need weights. We're almost halfway there. Are you ready for double time? Here it comes. Let's go. Double time. Woo! I should have dropped my weights. I can already tell. My upper body is screaming from yesterday. Keep going. Come on, you're almost there. Tell yourself you can do it, even if you have to say it out loud. I'm sure you're not gonna sound weird because there's probably no one by you. Say it out loud. I can totally do this. 4, 3, 2, and done. Put those weights down if you've got them. Elephant arms, swing it out, shake it out. We're moving on to round 2. This is one of my favorite exercises of all time. It's called a wood chop, so you can pick up one of your dumbbells if you have them, or you don't need dumbbells. You can just keep your hands together, okay? If I hold on to one of my wrist weights, I'm going down to one side. I'm driving the weight up to the opposite corner of the room, down into a squat, drive. Now the important thing to remember here, right, is when I come up, I'm turning my toe, I'm turning my knee, and I'm turning my hip. I'm driving that weight up to the corner of the room. I can feel this all the way across my midsection, and that's our goal, okay? Just make sure when you're turning, your toes and your knees are going in the same direction that you're going, okay? Second exercise, you can keep your weights or you can drop them. We're gonna go heels in, toes out. We're gonna go down into a plie squat, and we're gonna do a low jab. So we're gonna keep our shoulders down, kind of like we're driving a car. We're gonna go boom, boom, okay? Nice and slow, punch, punch. And when I say double time, we're gonna speed it up, okay? And we're gonna focus on more twisting of that core. It's gonna complement your wood chop really well. Okay, I hope you're ready. We're gonna go ahead and get started here. Grab a weight if you want it. 3, 2, wood chop. Down, drive it up. Inhale, exhale. You want to start on the opposite side of that knee, or on the outside part of that knee, and you're driving it up to the corner of the room. Ready? Squeeze. Down, squeeze. When I sit down, it's a normal squat, so all of my weight is in those heels. And then I'm going to drive up, and my core is so tight. I am squeezing it. I'm thinking about it throughout my full range of motion. Inhale, exhale. Over halfway done. Again, take your time here. Yes, the goal is to get that heart rate up through all of our strength exercises. But remember, we always want good form first. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. I think you can get 2 more in. I think you can get 1 more in. Great job. Go ahead. No weights or weights. It's up to you. Get into that plie squat. Heels in, toes out, get low, and punch. It's a low punch. It's kind of like you're aiming. Your hands are kind of by your belly button, and you're aiming for someone else's belly button. You might be up here. Maybe your lower body hurts as much as mine today. Or maybe you're feeling really good and really strong and you want to get down here. Are you ready for double time? Here we go. Double time. Keep those shoulders down, away from those ears. I can feel this in my glutes, in my quads. Punch, punch. There's a little bit of rotation going on at your hip. Pull that belly button into your spine and tuck that tailbone under. 10 seconds, come on. Push. Almost there. Do not give up now. You are almost there. Great. Let's go back to our wood chop. Same thing on the other side. Let's go opposite or outside of the knee. Power up. Down, up. Get on the ball of that outside foot. Squeeze. As I'm twisting and squeezing, I can feel this in my glutes too, right? This is a phenomenal total body exercise. It might be why it's one of my favorites. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Get low. Let's increase our range of motion here. Get as low as you can. Drive up as high as you can. Over halfway done. Tighten that core. Don't forget about it. Come on, 10 seconds left. I think you can do 2 more. 2. 1 more good one. Great job. Get into that plie. Get low if you can, shoulders down and back, slow punch. Take big deep breaths in through that nose. Let that belly expand. Breathing is so good. It really changes our body chemistry when we're stressed out. You gotta breathe right, big deep belly breaths. Good, keep it low. Belly button height, right? Maybe you're up here, level 1, level 2. Are you ready for double time? Let's go, go. Twist that core. Shoulders away from your ears. They might want to creep up, push them down. Good, quads are on fire. Come on, push it. Less than 10, do not give up now. Extra 5% right here. You can do it. And done. Great job. Shake it out. Water if you need it. I forgot my water today, that's okay. All right, round three, 2 down. Round 3. We're gonna work on our balance here. If you wanna hold weights, you can do that at your sides, but we're just gonna go outer leg lift, knee lift. Outer leg lift, knee lift. Your goal is from your head all the way down to the stabilizing leg to be still as a board. You're just moving that leg, using that core to bring your knee up, outside, bring it up, okay? Level 1, you're lifting, tap down if you need some stability here to regain your balance, and come up, tap, out, tap, up, tap. Level 2, if you want to challenge for your balance here, take the tap out. So it's side and up, side and up. You're going as fast or as slow as you can with good form and good balance here. The second exercise, we're going to stick with working the outside of our leg here. We're going to start with one side. It's going to be an outside lunge, okay? When you come up, leg lift. Lunge, up, lift, okay? Same thing, level 1, you're going out for a lunge, nice straight leg here, all that weight in this outside hip and leg. When you come up, tap that toe, outer leg lift. Level 2, challenge your balance a little bit. You're lunging. When you come up, do not tap, take that tap out. Keep that foot hovering the ground, and that helps work a little bit more balance muscles, okay? All right, guys, if you want weights, you can hold them. Really, you don't need them for this exercise. Let's go in 3, 2. Let's find our balance on our stabilizing leg. You can start with whatever leg you want here. I'm doing my right, your left. Maybe you're starting with your left so you can mirror me. Exhale. If you're starting to lose your balance, slow down. This is a great exercise, not just for our balance muscles and our core here, but also our stabilizing legs doing a lot of work here. Our outside leg, outer thigh, glute, and hip. And the slower you go with exercise, I'm telling you, the better it is for your muscle, right? Because you're not relying on momentum to do the exercise. You're really challenging that muscle, which obviously will give you results a little bit faster. 15 seconds, you're doing good. I think, I'm sure. Exhale. Man, my stabilizing leg, I can really feel it. 3, 2, everybody one more where you're at. Great job. Let's go. Same leg. So your left, my right. I'm lunging. Lift. Lunge. Lift. Remember the lunge form that we talked about in the very beginning. Keeping that head, neck, and chest tall, that core tight. Come all the way out. All that weight is on that outside foot, on that outside leg. Lunge. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're really burning out this muscle here. You should really feel it by the end of the 60 seconds. You're over halfway done. Make sure that stabilizing leg nice and straight when you go out into your lunge. When you go out into your lunge, make sure all that weight is in your back heel. So you're sitting down like you're sitting in a chair. You really don't want that front knee going over your toe. Let's get 2 more in. Here's 2. Wherever you are, 1 more good one. Great job. All right, other side, stabilizing leg. Here we go. Out, up, out, up. Now this side might be a lot harder right now for a few reasons. Number one side of your body is always a little bit stronger than the other, it seems like. Maybe you can do a little bit more, right? Maybe it's more flexible. Also, this is your stabilizing leg, right? So it just did some work by keeping your body, along with your core, keeping your body in one spot. So it's a little tired. So do as much as you can, nice and slow. You're over halfway done anyway. Remember, if you take my actual class, you know how much I talk, which is really helpful for you. Because if you're listening to me, then maybe you're not thinking about how hard the exercise is, right? 2 more wherever you're at. Last one. Oh, it hurts. Here we go. We're going into that lunge. Ready? Lunge, bring it in, lift. Lunge, bring it in, lift. Did you hear a dog? I think my dog wants in. Lunge and lift. These home videos have been so interesting, I'm telling you. I have so much respect for the people who do them on a regular basis, between the kids and the dog and my sore body. But we're counting it all as joy. This is such a good time to be getting out of our comfort zone. Some of us are forced out of our comfort zone right now. It's a great time to put all of your confidence, all of your hope on the Lord. This has been almost a stress-free time for me because I don't have a choice. I'm not in control at all. I have 100%, I have to rely on the Lord. Let's get one more good one in. Great job. All right, ladies, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, number 4. I wonder how we're doing on time here. I think we're doing okay. This might be our last one though. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get some upper body. Grab your weights if you have them. This is a hard enough exercise without weights, so if you don't have any or you don't want to use any, that's totally fine. We're gonna go into a Y. From here, I'm gonna turn to the side. From here, we're going out to squeeze our shoulder blades together. We're coming back into that Y, not all the way together, into our Y and down. Y, squeeze, Y, down. From the side, it looks like Y, squeeze, Y, and down. All right, that's our first exercise. Our second exercise, we are gonna burn out those shoulders. They are gonna be hating you right now, but they're gonna love you tomorrow. Up in that overhead press, we're going up and down, up and down. And guess what? We might have a double time coming up. I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling. See how mean I feel. I don't know. All right. Weights or no weights, it's up to you. This is going to be a great exercise. Grab them. 3, 2. Here we are. Y, squeeze, Y, down. Here's up, back, and down. Okay, stopping at shoulder height. That's the key here. Stop at shoulder height. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You can really slow this down. This is not a race here. You want to think about stopping at shoulder height, squeezing those shoulder blades together, coming back to that Y and down. Keeping that core nice and tight. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale down. And squeeze. I'm telling you, this is great, a great exercise to do with no weights. You do not need them. Or if you have them, probably very light. Because we're going for endurance here. We're going for time. Last one. Great job. All right, I'm gonna stick my right foot behind me just for some stability. Tuck my tailbone under. This is my chest press or my shoulder press form. I'm going up and down, up and down. Keep those biceps by your ears, okay? My knees are soft, my tailbone's tucked under, my core is tight. And what this stance does is it prevents me from rocking back and forward. Sometimes our shoulders get tired and that's what they want to do. This really helps me focus on the motion. Are you ready for double time? Go. Come on, push it out. Burn it out. If you want to go singles, you can do that as well. Just push. This is double time. We're going slow at first, but I want you to really pick it up here. You're almost there. 10 seconds. Don't give up. Hang in there. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, we're going to go back to the Y and the squeeze. Roll out those shoulders if you need to. We're almost done. Hang in there. You're doing a great job. In and down. Up, squeeze, and down. Y, squeeze. Good. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Squeezing those shoulder blades together right at my shoulder or my chest height. Up, out, in, down. Over halfway done. Oh my gosh, my shoulders are on fire. I hope you're feeling this one. Keeping those knees soft, keeping that core nice and tight. Squeeze, and down. Good. Less than 10. This is awful. Awful in the best way. Squeeze, and down. All right, good job. I'm dropping these. My shoulders are on fire, but guess what? I'm ready. Here we go. Up and down. Push up, down, up, down. Nice and slow. Keep those shoulder blades down in your back pocket. When you push up, biceps by your ears, down, up. Make a big field goal sign, right? 90 degrees. I'm surprised I know that field goal. I don't know sports. Oh my gosh, are you ready for double time? This is gonna be awful, but you can do it. Ready? Let's go. Push, push. Come on, I know that it's burning, but I know that you can do it. Your arms are not gonna fall off. In the double-digit years that I've been teaching classes, nobody's arms have ever fallen off. It's been amazing. Come on, push. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh my gosh, elephant arms. Oh, I hope you didn't give up there. I hope you went to the buzzer, because I'm telling you, sometimes it's like the first 45, 50 seconds of a minute is our warm-up, and then what counts is that last 5 seconds. All right, guys, how are we on time? Okay, let's do one more. We're gonna go down to the ground. This is our last exercise, so you don't have to get up and down if that's a concern for you. Let's just get down there, and we're gonna stay down there. We're gonna do, it's 60 seconds, and I understand that holding a plank for that long is a challenge. You know, you've got to work up to that for sure, but we're gonna do a plank. I'm gonna show you a modification for that. For the 30 seconds, the second 30 seconds, we're gonna go over to our side plank, okay? And work a side, and then our second minute, we'll flip-flop and we'll do the other side. But then our second exercise, so after that, our plank series, we're just gonna lay down on our back and we're gonna come up into our glute bridges, okay? So go ahead and get down there. I'm gonna turn this way so I can see my timer here. We're gonna get down. A modified plank, your hands are gonna be directly underneath your shoulders, and you're gonna be on your knees, on the top of your knees. Back and bottom are nice and flat, and you're holding here, okay? You got a flat back, your shoulders are down, and you're pulling that belly button into your spine. So this is your hold if you're modifying. Regular plank or level 2. You can actually come down to your forearms, come up on those toes, but your goal still is a nice flat back and bottom, okay? For 30 seconds. Our second 30 seconds, when we turn for the side plank, forearm, one knee is down, hip is over hip, you're opening up, okay? I like to look at the ceiling. It kind of forces my hip to come up as far as I can get it, and this is gonna be your hold, okay? Let's get ready. Plank, 30 seconds. I'm gonna start modified for you. Here's modified. Modified plank, keep that bottom down. We don't want that booty in the air. Pull that belly button in. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Shoulder blades are down and back. You're looking about 3 to 5 inches in front of you. So as much as I want to look at you right now, I want to look in front of me so I can keep my spine in line. 3, 2, pick a side, any side. Let's go down into that 30 seconds. Side plank. Okay, open up that hip, hip over hip. Breathe. Your arms are tired, but they're stabilizing you. Shoulder to elbow is a nice line, okay? All the way up to these fingertips here. Come on, less than 10. 3, 2, great job. All right, let's lie on our backs, feet down, knees up. We're going into our bridges, okay? So we're going up and squeeze and down. Up and squeeze and down. Up and squeeze. Make sure you're driving through those heels, okay? Just like our squats, you should be able to wiggle those toes and down. This is a big exhale. Let all that air out at the top. Use those lower ab muscles too to help push those hips up. You should feel this, the back of the leg as well as the glute. Almost done. Ready? Let's hold it. Hold it up here. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze. Shoulder blades are pushed down into the mat. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Squeeze the back of those legs. Squeeze those glutes. And done. Great job. Let's roll back over for our modified plank, or level 2 is a regular plank. 30 seconds. When we switch over to our side plank, we're going to go to the opposite side. So whatever side you didn't do before. Hang in there. Keep breathing. Squeeze everything. This is not just a core exercise. It's a total body exercise. 3, 2. All right, other side. You can just turn. Excuse me. I'm coming up here so you can see me this side. Open up that hip. Arm is all the way up. Good. Breathe. That hip might want to sag down. I want you to fight. Fight for another inch. Get up there. If your neck's bothering you, you can look down. You don't have to look up. Almost done. Great job. One more round of bridges and we're out of here. And by out of here, I mean, you know, we're done. You're probably going to stay at home. Here we go. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Inhale down, exhale up. This is the last 30 seconds. Are you ready? Let's hold. Hold it up there. Squeeze. Push through those heels. Make sure you can wiggle those toes. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze those glutes. Hamstrings, back of those legs. Push through the heel. Fight for another inch. Get those hips up. Almost done. Almost done. Three, 2, and done. Great job. Woo! All right, guys, we're going to stay down here. Wherever you are, just stay seated. We're going to go back into a child's pose. Open up those knees. Sit those hips back. Reach forward. Head goes all the way down. Hang out here. Take a big, nice few big deep breaths and let it out. Walk those hands over to one side. Give it a little stretch here. Feel that stretch all the way from your fingertips all the way down your back to your hip. Back to the middle. Same thing on the other side. Reach. Couple of big deep breaths here. All right. Okay, hopefully you are feeling good. Let's have a seat on our bottom. Whoops. I'm sure you're done. You don't want to go anymore. Let's do one leg in, one leg out. Inhale. Forward fold. Let's just go to the center first. If this is where you are, great. If you need to just come up here, wherever your flexibility allows you. From the center here, one big deep breath. We're going to walk it over to where you're pivoting a little bit, facing that toe. If your flexibility allows you, go ahead and take that toe, pull it back just a little bit and feel that stretch in your calf. Great job. Sometimes finishing is our best victory, right? We finished. You made it this far. All right, let's meet our feet together in the middle. Nice and tall. Just kind of lean forward just a little bit so you feel that inner thigh stretch. My inner thighs do not want to move. It was a good workout yesterday. Another good workout today. Maybe tomorrow will be a good active rest day. We've been playing outside a lot. I hope you guys have too. Other side, same thing. One leg in, one leg out, sitting nice and tall. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold out here in the middle. Couple of big deep breaths here. Walk those hands to face that toe. If your flexibility allows, grab that toe, pull it back just a little bit. Feel that calf stretch. All right, where you are seated, crisscross applesauce or whatever's most comfortable for you. Let's take that right arm across the body. Give it a good stretch. Those shoulders did a lot of work today, so did that upper back. Take that same arm up into a tricep, pull, push down. Try and get those biceps by your ears, chest up. We're breathing. Same thing on the other side. Across the body, push that shoulder blade down. Wants to creep up, you gotta fight to keep it down. And tricep stretch. Nice and tall. Get on the top of those sits bones. Find your hands behind you, interlace them, open up that chest. It also did some good work today. Those chest squeezes are no joke. I love those. A very simple exercise that you can do anywhere, anytime. You don't even have to have your workout gear on. Interlace them in front of you. Round out that back. All right, taking your time, let's go ahead and come to standing. You can find your balance, a wall, a dog, whoever's at your house with you. Let's get that quad stretch, push those hips forward, nice and tall here. With every exhale in that stretch, try and just dig a little bit deeper into that stretch. That's what really helps increase your flexibility. And switch. All right, well, you're done with your workout for today, but we're not quite done with our time together, so I hope you stick around. I really want to share a psalm with you. It's a psalm that I have been reading almost every day since things got real, you know, with the coronavirus. So it is from Psalm 91 and verse 2. And if you know me a little bit, or definitely if you know me a lot, I have a lot of energy and I have a lot of encouragement and I have a lot of feistiness that I really try and use for good. I really try and use it for good and encouraging and really pointing to God's word and really making sure that you know how much he loves you. And I love Psalm 91 too, because this is a declaration. And if you know, my favorite types of worship music are songs of declaration. Right now, my family and I have been jamming out to Elevation Worship has a song called Sea of Victory. If you haven't heard of it, I highly recommend it. It's perfect for this season of life that we're all in, not by choice, right? But we're all in it. And it is just truth. It is declaration. It is just, it is declaring who our God is and what we know is going to be true, that what we know is going to happen. And same thing with Psalm 91 too. It says, "This I declare about the Lord," and I want you to declare this. "He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust him." The end. I mean, you don't need anything else than that. You really don't. The Bible also tells us he's going to provide for us, right? He's all that we need. He's going to provide for us our food and our clothes and our drink, that we shouldn't worry about these things, right? But I really hope that even if right now you feel like you cannot declare that, that is not where you are in your walk. You might be discouraged. Maybe you've lost faith. Maybe you're mad, and that's okay. Take it to him. He can handle it. He wants your discouragement. He wants your anger. He wants all of it. the best place to go with it is up there. Not venting to a friend. Yes, maybe a counselor is helpful, but not venting to other people, not posting on social media. That is not helpful. That's not going to help us, and that's not going to help our situation, right? But taking it to the Lord, and even if you can't declare this confidently, declare it anyway. The confidence will come. The more that we feed ourselves the truth, right? The more it is true, and the more that it's genuine. One of my other favorite scriptures talks about, I delight in the Lord and he gives me the desires of my heart. And I think I shared one time in my Faith Fit Circle that if we flip that, because I thought in my head, well, he's going to give me my desires, everything I want. No, he changes our hearts to align with his. And there is no better place than that. There's no more joy. There's no more peace than when our hearts are aligned with his. It's all in the Bible. We don't have to go far. We don't have to leave our house to find it. It is all in the Bible. So declare this, ladies, with me. Declare this. He alone is my refuge, my place of safety. He is my God, and I trust him. Leave everything at his feet, and I promise you, he's not going to let you down. I love you. I miss you. Have a great day.